we will rejoice and be glad in it. So this is Chat with Dasa, and I am Esther Band. We are here for book reviews, as you all know, because Monday is book review Monday, and of course I'm here to give you amazing books that you're going to read and they're going to expand your knowledge. And of course, if you have recommendations for books I should read and give reviews on, you are so much welcome. If you have not subscribed, please do that. Let us grow together. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Make sure it goes viral for everyone to listen to this video and grow. So directly to the agenda of the day. Today I'm going to speak about a book that has been very inspiring to me. Of course, every other book that I've read has been inspiring to me. And this book is called Lord, Change My Attitude Before It's Too Late. And the author is James Macdonald. Amazing book. The book is big. It's a very big book. And if I decide to compress everything into one video, it's going to be one very long video. That is why I decided to section this part. So maybe this book into, I think, 3 to 4 videos. So you're going to be listening to the same book, but 4 times, of course, different content. So this book is about attitudes and how we're supposed to respond to issues. And MacDonald mentions a wide range of attitudes that, of course, I didn't know are sin. So the first attitude I'm going to be speaking about is complaining. I did not know complaining is a sin. That was a very big shock for me. I did not know it was a sin. And apparently I was having the wrongest of definitions of what complaining is. And he says that complaining is expressing dissatisfaction over things that are not wrong or things that we are not willing to do anything about them to change. And he says that complaining is sin. I didn't know complaining is sin. He says that complaining takes away the attitude of genuine gratefulness, like being genuinely grateful for what is happening around you. And he asked the question that what is wrong with complaining? Like, okay, I'm complaining. You're claiming that it's sin, right? I am complaining about something. Who does it hurt? I'm not hurt myself, and I'm not hurting anyone by complaining. And he says that complaining hurts you because when you start complaining, you might end up being bitter, very aggressive. It might even lead to depression. And he says that God does not want any form of hurt to come our way. He also says that complaining hurts God because he's a perfect father that can provide everything that we need. He uses an example of, let's say, parents and their kids. You're not around the house, you just leave and go somewhere. And then when you're going, you meet your kids somewhere, they're just speaking about things. And they're like, Mom is not doing the most. Mom is not giving us what we're doing. Why are we not like someone so and so? They're getting this and this. They're being driven to school every day. They're eating good food and you're not. Why are they having this and this and you're not having it? Why are they doing these things and you're not doing them? Why are they? As a parent who is working hard to give your kids the best, and you know that you're giving your kids the best, it's going to hurt you every time you hear them say these things. And he mentions that how much more will a perfect father, God, that is giving us all things that we need, be hurt by our complaining. He says that it's basically you trying to tell God that, you know what, God, you've done this for me. It's not enough. You could have done better. Just pull up your socks, God. Give me the best. This is not it. You've done it, but you're not up to what I want. So complaining is wrong. You're not supposed to complain. And he uses the example of the children of Israel in the wilderness, how they complained and complained and complained. Many times, there's a time that they told Moses, we want to go back. Guy, let's just go back because whatever we're going through right now is so heavy. There was food in Egypt, there was meat in Egypt. Did you bring us here to die? You can imagine that kind of complaint. And God knows where we are headed. God knows our ways. God knows that, I'm passing you through this as a form of making you into what I want you to be, because He is a refiner's fire and a fuller's soap. So when you complain, it's wrong, and it hurts God. It also affects you. It also brings down some people, because no one wants to be around someone that is always complaining about something. Like they always have something wrong to say about something that happened. They never see the good thing. That is bringing people down. Every time you complain, you're bringing people down. And it is very, very wrong. Very, very wrong. You're not supposed to complain in any way. And he says that the greatest form of complaining is complaining in times of adversity. Because he says that every person, there's a point in your life that there's something that you're going through, and these things are always to bring out the greatness of God, and of course, bring out the best in you. So when you're complaining that, okay, why am I going through this? Why exactly am I going through this? There's an easy way to do this. God, why would I have to do this? God, why would I have to go this and that? Why would I have? And complaining takes away the consciousness that we have of the good things that God has done. Regardless of that one wrong thing that is going on in your life, there are many other things that God has done for you. For example, you can breathe. For me, I can talk like this before people. You can access things that other people can't. You have your whole body in motion. You have things in your life. You have kids. There is always something to be grateful for. And he says that at the end of every day, it's important for you to have at least a list of 5 things that you're grateful for the day. And trust me, there's a lot that God has done for you. And he says that what you can do to replace the attitude of complaining is to be genuinely grateful. And before I even go to genuine gratefulness, he says that complaining doesn't have to be outbursts of anger. And for example, he uses an example of extroverts and introverts. Extroverts are generally outspoken people, so many times that they tend to say things that they regret later. They say things out loud, they complain out loud because they are outgoing in general. And an introverted person is someone that would do the things from within. They don't want to associate with people. And he says that complaining doesn't have to be general outbursts. Like you're like, okay, why is this happening? Why is this what? He says that even the thoughts in your mind, that's complaining. And he says that man sees the outward appearance, but God sees the heart. So even in your thoughts, the things that you think about, complaining within your thought, you've not spoken it out, but you're just thinking within you, that is still complaining. So he says for you to replace this attitude of complaining all the time, start being grateful for every single thing. And he said it's not this casual gratefulness. Like a waiter has served you this, you say thank you. Someone has given you this, you say thank you. Someone has, stood up for you to say thank you. The waiter has done this, you say thank you. He says it's not that. That is very important, because we teach kids these things. When someone gives you something, you say thank you. If they don't say thank you, say I will take it from you unless you say thank you. And they end up saying thank you. So we've been taught to say thank you, but there's the kind of gratitude that comes from the heart, from being generally conscious, from a reality. You're like, okay, right now I cannot pay my rent, but I thank God that I can feed. You know, the landlord is going to chase me out of the house probably at the end of the month. But I thank God that I have a roof over my head, because there are many people that are homeless, sleeping outside in the streets, in the cold, out in the cold, but you have something warm to sleep in. That is enough for you to be grateful. So replace the attitude of complaining with gratitude. And of course, he says that scientists have proven that people that are more grateful, thankful, and do not complain all the time, they practice genuine gratefulness. These people have better health. So, meaning that being grateful improves your health. But complaining all the time, bitterness, anger, depression, every bad thing that comes with the wrong attitude will come to you. And of course, you'll live a shorter life. So, what you want for yourself is good health. So, replace this complaining attitude with gratefulness. And of course, it's good for you. good for you in every dimension. It will make your relationship with God be a good one to the glory of God. So that is all I had to say. As I said, I'm going to be posting again videos from the same book, because there are other attitudes it speaks about, like covetousness and doubting and criticism. I'm going to be speaking about them. I can't just mention them in one whole video. So stay tuned for the next and the next and the next and the next bits, to the glory of God. Thank you so much for your support and your loyalty. It's what keeps me posting every single day. We are right now at 99 subscribers, but the target is 150 before the year ends, to the glory of God. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I am Esther Band, and this is Chat with the Tafsa. Do have a blessed week ahead, and God bless you so much.